Yo, what up, Defis? What up, Jolteon? What up, Paul? What up, Neems? What up, Hex? How we doing? Chat. We're back at it again. Chat, if you haven't already, join up the Discord and vote on or rank the thumbnail you want me to put for a YouTube video. I got a YouTube video coming out on Thursday, hopefully Thursday. So make sure y'all rank the thumbnails for that. What are we doing today? I don't know. What is this? US machines 6.7 and EU machines 6.7 are being retired. What? Okay. Oh, we got some new retired machines. Principal, Gravel. Principal did well in terms of ranking. 4.9, that's good. Gravel did okay. Expressway did okay. Hello, Daniel. Let's just run Expressway. It's been a minute since we did a Hack the Box medium Linux. Actually, no, we did one. It was a Vuln Lab one. Have we done Scepter? It sounds very familiar. I probably have. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Don't remember anything about it. Probably if I started, I'll remember. Where do we vote for thumbnail? In the Discord server. !Discord. Join that up in the announcements channel. I have every thumbnail. I've got like 7 thumbnails I made. On the bottom right-hand corner, each thumbnail has a letter. A, B, C, all the way through G. You click on the link and you rank which one you like the most. So like if you like F, or there's no F. If you like E the most, you would place E at the top. If you hate A the most, you would put A at the bottom. Let's smash Windows. We did. Oh wait, we also need to finish. We started one like within the last hour of last stream. Which one did we do? There was a hard, I think. There was some box we did, or we wanted to do it intendedly. We did it before, but we wanted to do it intended on HackSmarter. I think it was Northbridge. Was it Northbridge? I think it was Northbridge. Yeah, it was this one. Okay, so we can continue doing this one. This one is rated pretty easy, so we could probably just start with this one, finish this one out, and then continue on Northbridge. What do you guys want to do? This one was kind of weird. I wasn't a huge fan of this one. It was really weird. Like, it was just like an RDP with like a bunch of random like plain text credentials. I mean, we didn't get very far because we only started it for a little bit, but let's do what? Start with Hack the Box? I think we should start with Hack the Box. I think we're gonna start with this one, and then we'll continue on Northbridge after we finish this. Oh, IPSec made this. No wonder it's got good reviews. IPSec. All right. Hold on, what the hell? All right, we're good. Yeah, we good. All right. Hack the Box principal. Cool. Let's connect the VPN. Hack the Box UI is exhausting. How is it exhausting? All right, wait for this to spin up. I don't think I'm on 6 or 7 VPN. We'll have to see though. We should be good. Hello, Galaxy. How are you? Hey, while it's spinning up, chat, y'all know what we should do. Been waiting a whole week for the stream. I stream every week. So everyone's been waiting a whole week. And then guess what? You'll be waiting another whole week. Oh, turn audio off. We're going Big Apple, small space. Let's get it. Let's go. Glad to hear you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a little sick today. I don't know. It's like my lungs are like weird, dude. Like I'm just like, I can't breathe in fully. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Machine should be up in a second. All right, we're up. And we can ping. We're good. You missed the stream. Oh, that's sweet. How's work? Work's great. I'm actually taking PTO all of this week and a little bit next week. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream during the week. I need to get that video out, and I'm probably just gonna chill. Did I go for a run? No, I did not. No, I did not go for a run today. Well, yeah, I know what you mean, like after going for a hard run, especially like when it's cold, bro, your lungs feel like they're burning. But like it's like that. It's almost like I went for a run in the cold, but I woke up, it was just like that instantly. I don't know. Nothing crazy happened. Low Slayer, but it's all good. Principal, internal platform. Sign in with your account. We don't have an account. Access corporate dashboard and management tools. Okay, we don't have any of that. Ooh, full screen helps. Unified operations dashboard. Manage deployments, monitor infrastructure, and oversee team access from a single platform. Automate CI/CD, SSH, certificate authentication. Role RBAC management with JWT encrypted authentication. Real-time monitoring. Infrastructure health monitoring with Prometheus integration. Okay. Interesting. We don't have an account. So we'll have to see what we have here. Not seeing any reference to like a host name or anything. Let's just run nmap again in case we missed on something, and then let's just fuzz pages on this. Seclist, discovery, web, raft, medium, directories. Probably good. Let's run that. All right, dashboard gives a 200. That's interesting. Okay, we could view it for a second, but it redirects. Let's open that up in Burp Suite. Did you like the MCRTP content? How's the structured PDF videos? Only follow instructions and solving questions. Track me. Like, no. Okay, so it is. You're on like a Zoom call with the group. I took the boot camp. I don't know anything about the independent learning stuff, but I took a boot camp. Like every week, you're in a call with everyone learning, and then there's Ian. I mean, there might be other instructors, but it was mainly Ian going through like the topics of the week, how to do stuff, doing it live, and then just really like going over kind of like the roadmap that you should do throughout the week. And then you can do that. You can come back with any questions, or you can just like DM him directly. He's pretty chill about it. So that's kind of how it is. And they have labs. They have labs and stuff to do as well. They have labs that are specifically for the exam or the like the course, like specifically MCRTP, and then they have like general stuff as well on their actual lab platform. Do you live on Sunday only? Sometimes I live on Mondays. I'm dead on Tuesdays most of the time. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I only go live on Sunday. E might be the thumbnail. I will pick the top 3. I will pick the top 3 thumbnails, and I'll go A/B testing on it on YouTube. It's a cool YouTube feature that like it shows different people, different thumbnails, and then the thumbnail that gets the most engagement, not necessarily clicks, but like longest watch time as well. It'll it'll set that one as the thumbnail for everybody. It's pretty cool. Anyways, let's proxy this through burp sweep. What am I listening on? I should be on 8081. I need to make that default burp sweep. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I always end up changing it though, because like Bloodhound stuff conflicts. Dead on Mondays. All right, API auth JWKs. So this is the JWK, or a JSON web key set. JSON web keys, whatever. This is the public key that's used to validate and encrypt the no, not encrypt, just validate. Or yeah, encrypt or whatever. This isn't the stuff that you can sign stuff with though. Anyways, let's check dashboard. That gave a redirect. Dashboard. Okay, so how did that force redirect me? There's probably some JavaScript in here that forces a redirect. I'm not sure. Why did that redirect me? It's not like it gave a 302 or I don't see any JavaScript in here that would... Oh, maybe app.js. Probably in that. Anyways, let's render this and see if there's any interesting information here. No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, we could... Here's what we could do. We could take this. We could intercept it so that it doesn't redirect us to login. We forward that, and then we just hold on this. And we can see this. But again, there's not much here. Do I work for Konica Minolta? That is the corporate daddy parent company. We actually like, so the way it's structured is really weird. So like Depth Security was made in like 06. Anyways, they got bought out by Konica Minolta. So we are a part of the all-cover division of Konica Minolta, which is like a cybersecurity division. And then we are like our own separate company within that division. Like the only thing Konica Minolta like does for us is like they do 10% of our sales, and then like all of our benefits and payroll come through them. But like other than that, like we're basically an independent company. Have you ever tried Android pen testing? I think I touched it once. I think I did like a box that included it. But I've never done it for like work or anything. No. Do you do cloud pen testing? Yes. Oftentimes it's not like an independent cloud engagement. Oftentimes it's like an external, and then we end up hitting like a password spray, and then we're in their cloud environment, and then we like go from there. If that makes sense. Okay, here's the app.javascript file. Principal internal platform client application. Authentication flow. Users submit credentials to API auth login. Okay, so we have an API we should focus as well. You have a CVE in the web interface for printers. Their printers are fucking like I shouldn't say it's on stream, but like the security is terrible. I can't tell you how many times I've owned an internal network because it's default creds to the web interface for the printer, and then they have domain admin creds stored in the application. So you can dump all the creds on there. It's like SMB with domain admin creds. It's actually disgusting. Like, but like that's not our job. That's not our job. What up, Red Team Rookie? In your experience, which machine do you feel hard? Which machine do you feel hard? Linux or Windows? Neither. Neither at this point. I've done plenty of both. Oftentimes it's going to be which one you haven't done as much. Password sprays? Yes. Password sprays. Book address to the printers help you a lot. I don't know anything about the book address. So we submit credentials to the login API. The server returns to JWT, and the token is stored as bearer token for subsequent requests. Token handling. Tokens are encrypted with a RSA OAEP 256 plus, I don't know, whatever this is, but okay. Public keys available here. We already know that. Inner JWT is signed with RS 256. After a month of applying, I finally landed a pen testing job interview. This is with the hiring manager and no team members. Any tips you can offer in terms of what they want to probe? Spoon, congratulations. Couple questions first. Is it a consulting job or is it like an internal pen testing job for like a big company? And is the hiring manager technical? Like, have they done pen testing before? Or is it just like literally just like a random hiring manager that doesn't know exactly the weeds of what you'll be doing? Yes, consulting. Okay. So if it is consulting, likely, unless it's like a huge consulting firm, likely hiring manager will have some like experience in pen testing. He does the pen testing. Okay, awesome. So know your shit. Basically know your shit. You should be. All right, literally just 2 pieces of advice. Know your stuff and be friendly. Literally, if you can just nail those 2 things, you'll be good. I don't know exactly like what type of pen testing you'll be doing. You should probably look into this before, but is it like web? Is it network? Is it everything under the hood? Obviously, if it's one thing specific, you should really drill down on that. But otherwise, you know, they have no reason to not hire you if you know what you're talking about and like you're a cool person and they like they would want to be your friend essentially. Am I in consulting? Yes. You want to be a pen tester, but it's mainly web and network. Okay, yeah, that's how most of it is. So know that. All right. So if this is your first, let me clarify. There is stuff that in the real world you're not gonna find on like CTS and boxes, especially like cloud stuff. I mean, there are cloud CTS, but like you're not gonna find that on Hack the Box. And just like general reconnaissance of external networks, like subdomain enumeration. Like when you're doing a CTF on like Hack the Box, you're only fuzzing for vhosts, right? As an example. But like there could be other like in a real environment, you're gonna have subdomains that aren't tied to the same IP address. How do you go about finding those? You know, that's stuff that you don't really learn from doing CTFs. So like there may be some things that you don't even know you don't know, which kind of sucks, but I would highlight that as well. One of the things that the place I got hired for, they asked me, because I had no pen testing experience entirely. They asked me like what would be then some of the main things that you think would be the difference that you would need to learn with that lack of experience. One, I said interaction with clients. Doing CTS, you never have to interact with clients. So that would be a main thing. But I also highlighted on CPTS, that specific exam, in the course, they tell you how to interact with clients. They tell you about critical updates. If you find a vulnerability, like say like it's unauthenticated RCE on an external facing application, you might just stop the assessment there. Likely not, but you definitely need to update the client on what you found before the final report. You also should be, let me give another example. What was I talking about? Shit. Interacting with clients and, oh yeah, just general stuff like that, external network stuff that you can't really find on CTFs. And then highlight that as well. Like, I think acknowledging that there's stuff you don't know is fine. Like, at least that gives you that gives you a path to work towards. If you just like are completely oblivious to what you don't know, then sometimes that's rough. Dante, I forgot to thank you passing up your marbles when on Garscreen the other day. I appreciate that, man. You picked up the hack box. Oh hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't need the free stuff. Can you show JWK? Yes. While I'm talking here, it's right here. Can you use GoBuster for the subdomain, right? Well, you should use a lot of things. You should use a lot of things in a real world. You should use Subfinder is great. It goes through a bunch of different methods to to passively discover subdomains, like certificate logs, stuff like that. That'll already get you a bunch. And then you should use also something like GoBus or FUF to brute force subdomains. And it's not actually active. Like, you can do this before the assessment even starts. You can brute force subdomains because, again, it won't be on a specific IP. It's not vhost, right? So you're not fuzzing your client's IP address. You would be fuzzing subdomains on a DNS server. So it's fine. Can you use the request of the JWK API auth JWK? Is that not what I was showing? This is what I was showing right here. Oh, the request is just a GET request. Sucks that Wi-Fi pen testing isn't really in demand. That actually what? Oh, interesting. I've done only one wireless test, and then I actually have another one coming up after PTO. Out of like the 8 months I've been there, so yeah, it's definitely not in demand, and for a good reason too. Like, you're way more likely to get hit externally on something like a password spray than you're ever to get popped by someone just walking into your office and pounding your Wi-Fi network. From my experience, I mean, it does happen, which is why the assessments exist. It's just less likely. Use Track for all different types of server-side attacks, client-side attacks, AD attacks, different attack path escalations. Should I also worry about remediation questions? Yeah, I would, definitely. How do you remediate that stuff? Definitely figure that out. And if you don't know, that's okay. Literally just say I don't know. I would just look it up when I'm writing the finding. I don't know off the top of my head. I would look it up while I'm writing the finding or reporting on it. Like, that's okay too. You're not expected to know exactly how to mitigate every single finding off the top of your head. I wouldn't expect that, at least. And if the company is asking you stupid questions, like, I know it's weird to say this, but, you know, if you're going for a great job, don't, you know, even if they offer you a position, don't go for it. Like, if they're asking you about random Nmap switches, like, how do you scan all ports on it with an Nmap scan? -p-. Like that, in my opinion, that's a stupid question. Because if for some reason I didn't know that, easily just look it up. Easily look it up. They should be asking you like questions that require a lot of context. They should be walking you through attack scenarios, stuff like that. Not just random memorization, like actually like, you know, methodology styled questions, hopefully. What do you use for reporting, like Ghostwriter, Sysraptor, etc.? For work, we just use MS Word with a custom ribbon for reporting. So yeah, we don't really use any of that stuff. We've tried it. I don't know. I mean, we just have a system that works. Whatever works. We just have a custom ribbon that automates a lot of it. And all of our tools, or a lot of our tools, have like an auto reporting feature that automatically generates it into the Word document. All right, I need to read through this again. Chat, y'all going crazy. JWT claim schema, sub username, role admin, role manager, role user. Okay, so if we are able to modify the JWT stuff or exploit that, we can change our role. Principal platform is the ISS. Issued at epoch time and expiration at epoch time. Okay. How do you apply it for depth security to hire people outside the US? I don't think we hire people from outside the US. I'm not sure on that. I mean, I just applied through LinkedIn, through a third-party hiring manager. What was his name was Peyton at Ox Partners, I think was his like hiring company. I've never, no one that I know. Yeah, no one at our company currently works outside the US. With your interview, did you have good sense you were hired based on how your interviews went, or is it still up in the air? To be honest, I was pretty sure they were gonna offer me a position there. I was pretty sure. Like, they seemed very happy with how I answered their questions. So that's just But again, every company's different. Like some people may try and keep it subtle. You have done research, CVEs, and bug bounty reputation. Unfortunately, you're gonna need a lot more than that to get hired at our place. Bro, if you have a 0-day in Windows, will Depth Security hire me? No. It's interesting, yeah, but I mean that's irrelevant to what we do. We don't do like, you know, specifically security research in like Windows binaries or anything like that. We do pen testing. You have 3 years of market experience in pen testing / red team. Okay, well again, like you could try and apply. I'm not sure that we hire from outside the US though. They should interview about concepts or strategies on different scenarios. Yes, for sure. Do you know about the latest Iranian cyber attacks on US companies? I try to not look into politics as much. I'm not exactly aware what's going on in that regard. So no. Render dashboard based on user role. Okay. This is API client stuff. Fetch JWKs for token verification. Okay. All right, all this seems pretty fine. All right, here's our APIs, or some API endpoints. API dashboard, API users, settings. We should try and hit all of these, see if we can hit them unauthenticated. Would you like to be a hacktivist? No. If I would like to, then I would do it. I would not like to, therefore I don't. Okay, all this is pretty standard. Let's check those API endpoints. What up, Andrew? The legendary pen test question. AI takes on pen test. You want me? Is that you want me to answer that, or are you just throwing that out there? What's the question there? I have my own takes on AI that are probably shared by a lot of people, but let's try and hit these endpoints. Okay, so let's get all these. So this is, we already know we can hit this. This is the JWK. API auth login, we already know that exists. Let's actually just grab that. Let me turn intercept off. XX, remember me, sure. Okay, so the login. Get that on repeater. Remember me doesn't even do anything. Nice. All right, login, JWKs, and dashboard. We hit just / dashboard. There's also an API for the dashboard. Unauthorized. Token required. Okay, what about the users? Token required. What about settings? And again, we can't trust this. Like, there may be more API endpoints that aren't exposed in the JavaScript that we should fuzz for. Token required. Can you delete second tab? What are you talking about? You can delete second tab. I can delete whatever I want. What's your question? Your POV on it, please, from your experience. Okay. AI takes on pen testing. Off the bat, you should never ever send any client data that they don't want to like a third-party LLM. Like something you're not hosting yourself. Never send any client data through that, for obvious reasons. 2, in regard to actual doing pen testing work. All right, we'll actually do learning pen testing first. In terms of learning pen testing, an AI can assist you. An AI can help you in terms of crafting stuff where you already know what to do. I'll give you an example. Literally last stream, I think it was, or the stream before that. No, last stream. I had to add a user to an OU. I didn't know exactly how to do that from Linux, but I knew that's what I had to do. I already had the attack path planned out, and I was able to get Claude to get me a command to add a user to an OU. That's fine. What I do have a problem with is when you have no idea what your attack path should be, and then you're just like copy pasting random shit for Claude, throwing shit at the wall, hoping it works. You're not going to learn much that way. In terms of actual pen testing, there's, at the moment, it is changing, but at the moment, AI is very good at static code analysis, like especially for application security. When it comes to like network pen testing that requires a lot of context, that's where it gets iffy. And there's so many firms that just have complete slop for like continuous pen testing, and it's just like, it's the most complete slop, like agentic models ever. Some are good, most of it is complete garbage. I don't think AI is going to replace a pen tester anytime in the near future. It will just raise the bar, but that's how it is with every new thing that comes out. Should just raise the bar. Send main point twice on burp, I guess. Doesn't matter. Hex Able, hello, welcome. I've been thinking you have to know every command by heart. You don't. Here's the thing as well. AI will like, I've had LLMs suggest like for SQL injection to just like, right? Drop tables users, right? Or something like that. Like here's what a malicious stacker could do. Like if I was like running that, like just having it automate, it would actually do that. If those that aren't aware with like SQL, this would just completely remove the entire users table. Like, especially if it's like an on-prod, like, or a prod application, like, you're getting a lawsuit at that point. Especially if you don't have the contract set up correctly. You're getting a huge lawsuit. At the minimum, you're losing that client. Hello, Vandal. All right, we need to get back to this box. We need to finish this box. What are we doing? What's up, Bug Bounty President Pog Op? Yeah, exactly. That's a thing as well, which is just annoying. A lot of Bug Bounty platforms, or just like general programs, are getting shut down. I'll give like the curl example, right? Like I don't remember the exact statistic, but they said, you know, most of the reports that are coming in for their Bug Bounty program is just complete AI automated slop. Like none of it was actually valid. Go look at the blogs on that. It's hilarious. I mean, it's sad, but like the stuff that comes through is kind of funny. It was 90% at least. Yeah, that's just disgusting. All right, we need to work on this box. Let me fuzz specifically the API endpoint. Okay, let's filter by size, 58. Health, okay, that's a thing. That wasn't reported in the JavaScript. Okay, we're up, and we're on version 1.2.0. Doesn't help much. It didn't get dashboard or settings? Hello? That can't be right. How did it not get dashboard or settings? Excuse me? I mean, that should be in this word list. Yeah, it definitely is in that word list. Why did it not get this? How did that not come through? That's strange. Do you have a job? Yes. Which company do you work for? Depth Security. I literally just talked about this for like the first half hour stream. That is strange that that didn't get hit. Because you just specifically /API? Yeah, I know. /API/fuzz. Should hit settings there. Strange. I haven't worked with JWTs in a while. There's like a whole port trigger module on JWTs. I've done all of them, but I low-key don't remember exactly how to do all of them. We would need a JWT first, though, to actually, like... I mean, I guess not. I don't know. Most of the JWT stuff I know how to do involves having, like, a JWT already, and then escalating that to something. Like, changing your role. So we don't have creds, right? This wasn't like assumed retraining. I don't think so. Oh, should try and get some creds first. I think that's what we want to do. How are we gonna get creds? I'm not sure. Error token required. What if it actually just like doesn't? I can just put slop here for a token. It's just checking that it exists. Authorization bearer X. Invalid or expired token. Okay, so it is, at least on this endpoint, it is checking. Got my CJCA, working on CJS now. Congrats, Vandal. Is that what it is for all of these? It probably is. Yeah, invalid or expired token. Invalid or expired. Okay, that one we didn't need one anyways. Okay. We could test for like login bypasses and stuff, like NoSQL injection. We actually get this here, Pack4J JWT 603. There might be a CVE involved with that. Okay, there's a write-up. I don't want to look at that. Critical authentication bypass in Pack4J JWT 2026. Let's read that. A little flashbang for a second. Did you have prior experience in IT before taking the pen testing job? Yes, a little bit. Not like many, many years. Just a little bit. A little sick in the mind. A complete authentication bypass. Okay, that works. An attacker with nothing more than the server's RSA public key, which we do have. Where's it at? Here it is. RSA. Public key. And the key that's designed to be public can forge a JWT token. Okay, this is like saying PIN number. But I digress. JSON Web Token with arbitrary claims and authenticate as any user with any role without knowing a single secret. Awesome sauce. And we are on 6.x. We were on 603, so that is before 633. So we're good here. We are definitely vulnerable. I don't care about where this started. Okay, this was, I think, was this found by AI? Probably. It's an open source package. AI code reviewer. Exactly. This is where AI is great. Static code analysis. It was open source. They could read the source code. They found the CVE with AI. Cool. Gets tricky when you get to closed source stuff and stuff that requires a lot of context. Are you allowed to stream hacking videos on YouTube? Yeah, as long as it's like legal hacking, ethical hacking, you know, CTFs. Can't just start hacking your D1 hating government. Can't do that. Nice catch you did there on X powered by. Thank you. Unfortunately, ads are about to run in like 15 seconds. How JWT, we'll just read through this article anyways. Practice pen testing content, not just hacking. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it depends on what you mean by hacking. Anyways, let's read through this article, how it works. I feel like I've read about this before. I definitely read about this before. Definitely read about this. I didn't read like the entire thing, but I heard about this. Yeah. Yeah, it's in Java apps or whatever. Right. Yeah, I actually read this exact article before. I'm not even joking. This was sent in the company chat. Yeah, where is it? If it's If signed JWT is not null, if we can skip that, which we can if when signed JWT is null. We need the signed JWT to return null, essentially. What box is this? This is called principal. All right, we need to craft a malicious claim. We already have the information to craft a claim within the JSON or the JavaScript file. So instead of creating a signed JWT, we can create a plain JWT. Perfectly valid JWT per spec, it just has no signature. Right. So it's just going to be plain, no signature, and then it'll accept it because of the vulnerability here, just saying if the signed JWT is null. This is actually similar. This is the port circuit lab. This is actually a port circuit lab. Not specifically for the CVE, but just like a general JWT implementation that has this vulnerability. Wait, from the outside, the token looks like any other JWE token. It's properly encrypted. Right. Oh, right, because of the RSA key that we use to encrypt it. It will decrypt successfully, but it has no signature. Right. All right, here's the full POC written in Java. Yikes, that's fine. Let's run that. Oh, here's the example. Admin, role super user. So we'll need to change that. We'll need to change that for... They have role admin, that's funny. They have the exact same attribute there. We do need to change role manager and role user. Or no, one of the following. So we can just keep role admin in here. We still probably gonna need to modify the claims, right? The sub is the username. What do they have here? No, maybe this is fine. We can remove role super user. Let's just copy this and start working with this POC. I don't even know how to... We're gonna have to compile this and run this. So we'll call this exploit.java. How do we run Java file Linux? We're gonna have to put it into a jar, aren't we? Or can we just like compile and run it instantly? Compile and then run. Okay, that's fine. Whole lot of errors. It needs to be named poc.java. I forgot it requires the name of the class and like the file name or whatever. Run that again. Did it still work? No, it did not work. What is wrong now? Okay, I'm just missing these packages. I am missing these packages. This is an AI question. Dog, I don't want to do all that. Guess I do have to though, huh? Add these dependencies to my palm. I don't even have, and then npm compile. Maybe that'll work. All right, never mind, dude. I used to like Java. My opinions on Java have changed. What are we missing here? This is disastrous. Okay, thank you. I need the entire wrapper for it. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna put that on a separate comment block. I gotta do it like that, jeez. Okay, let's do this. Let's make their exploit. cd exploit move. We see a Java here and POM. Actually, we can just remove POM and remake it. That should be good. Should be good. I say should. And then make this. Throw that in there. Recompile. Okay. No. Fuck. Almost there. Cannot find symbol. Compilation error. Cannot find symbol. Class mock web context. Okay. It was probably easier for them to write it in Java because the source code was written in Java for the actual application. You replace these imports. What is a web mock? Mock. Dude, come on. I'm not gonna do all that. Is there a way I can just turn this to Python? No, because we need to use that library, don't we? Fuck. I mean, there's definitely a way we can do it with Python, but it might be more work than... Oh, that's so funny. This is the exact one. It's the exact version that they have on the lab. Okay. I'll continue with this. Could Claude convert to... I don't think it could very well. I don't think it'll work very well. Because it needs this library, pack4j. I mean, it can make like a pseudo version of that in Python, but it may not work the exact same way, which may break it. I just don't want to risk that. Do dependency, I think. What happened to the indentations? I put them in the wrong spot. No, I put that. That's fine. Why is the indentation so bad here? Wait. Yeah. Oh, I want some spaces here. Probably doesn't matter, right? Surely the indentation doesn't matter. Surely. Nope. Alright. That's that. Oh, I need to replace. That's fine. Alright, we'll try this just with that. Probably still won't work. Yeah. Yeah, it's the mock stuff. Read that again. Where is it doing that? There. Do we even need that? We're not even using mock. We're not using mock anything. Oh, we are. I just didn't use caps. Yeah, so that is what it's doing. Alright, I could try that. Change the input. So it's literally just remove the word mock from all of these. No, it's kind of weird. Let's just copy the file and so it has context. Yeah, but we only need test cases. Like, we don't need to make, like, an actual full... Do you do silver ticket and sapphire ticket attack IRL? Yes. No. No, 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 no. No, this is ridiculous. GG. Add the pack4j core to my pom.xml. Are you sure about that? We literally already did. We've done that twice, actually. No, that was the JWT and this is the core. We should only need the JWT. Need a classifier? No shot, I need that. I do need that? No world, right? Wow, okay. Alright, we have compiled that. Finally. Java, source. No. No, you're gonna need to go there. There it is. Java, POC.java. Huh? Wait, no, the jar. Where's the final build? Target? Where does it build to? Wait, what? Where did it build to? To target classes. It's just a class. I can't directly run that. I need a main... Oh my gosh. Alright, so I need a little main function. No, this is, it has a main function. I just need to... Wait, why did that compile as a class? Because it is a class. Okay. It's run Java POC? What do you mean, run? It's not what do you mean run Java POC? We did that. What do you mean run Java POC? You think I have to compile the class now? Brother, what? No, it's because it couldn't find a main class. That's the issue, yeah. I wonder if we should just be able to change the class the name of it to, we should just be able to move this to main.java. I think that might make it easy. If I just change this to main. Will that work? Or does it need to be capitalized? Shit. I think it might need to be capitalized. No. No, it doesn't matter. Because it has a main function in it. Main, we'll make it capital. I know it likes the caps in that format. Do I have... I don't think it's gonna work. We could try it. Okay, well it did. Alright, it's still going to target classes. Main.class. Java main.class. Could not find main class in main.class. Java C. Brother, what the fuck? Yo, I suck. Dude, I hate Java. Why is it so AIDS to compile this, dude? Try GitHub POC, bro. I should look for a POC on GitHub. That's not a bad idea. Use Maven to run it. It's called main now. Algorithm cannot be null. We're looking for a PSC on GitHub. That's an awesome idea. Tell me there's one. Site github.com. Put this in quotes. What is this? No, this is ridiculous. I mean, maybe I could search GitHub. Java's AIDS it is. Just search directly like that. Too many requests. Thanks, GitHub. Okay. Okay, let's go back. You try the same methods too, but couldn't get to work in the end. You use GitHub. I mean, I didn't see any guy that gone GitHub. I wasn't even able to search GitHub because it just rate limited me, which is annoying, but such is life. Maybe move this back to poc.java. Let's rename this back to, what was it? Was it lowercase or capital POC? It's probably capital, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, let's go back. The fuck? Kernel 0 day. GitHub repo. Dude, can I search GitHub? Oh, there we go. We're good. I searched GitHub. No longer reloaded to be. Okay, you're talking about this one, this top one, 4 stars. Oh my god, some Python. They got it to work in Python. Awesome. Okay, yeah, this is so much better. Oh, wait, they have a Java POC as well. What's Java plus Maven? Oh, is it for hosting the server? Yeah, this is for hosting the target, I think. No, they have that for doing it as well. Okay, let's just try and get it to work with Python. Interesting. You think AI can fully take? We already had this conversation. Short answer, no. So that's the same POC from the article. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any malware in here, from what I can tell. What is this? Okay, that's kind of weird. But yeah, it's fine. Let's clone this. Hello, BX. They want a... Whoops. I want a virtual environment for this. Fair. From PEM, we want a JWK's URL. And then we do want extra claims. No. Yeah, we do. We will want extra claims. So let's start with this. Let's get that JWK's URL here. Copy URL. What's the purpose of you doing this? Don't worry about it. Okay, so that works. Subject is admin, role admin super user. All right, so we definitely need to modify that. Can we explicitly? Yeah, roles. Roles will be. I think we just want role admin, right? I think that's all we want. Role admin, username. I assume the username's admin. It's hard to be sure. The rest of this, oh, we might need... Actually, it'll pull that... I don't think it's going to work. What are the switches? Claim. Yeah, we want these extra claims here, I think. I wonder... At the minimum, we're going to want this. I feel like we're going to want that at the minimum. I'm curious if this will work. Probably not, it's my guess. Yeah. All right, we still need... We're still going to need to use the exact schema here. I don't even think it's got... It's probably not even using that correctly. Like here, if I can put this into... Or will it show here? JWT editor. No, it's not installed. Let's install that. Should show it directly in burp here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's got. Where's the? Oh, cause it's encrypted. I forgot. Right. They encrypted it, but it's just a null signature. So I can't even read if it's doing it correctly because it's encrypted. Anyways. Role admin's correct. Subject is admin. We don't know the exact users here. I can assume it's admin. We don't know for sure. So it's got all of that fine. It's just these, I think it's these additional claims that are bad. Maybe I can just explicitly write this in there. I can just do arbitrary values for that possibly. Epoch time generated. It's fine. I can just use current epoch time. So we'll say how do I provide multiple claims? Key value, extra claim repeatable value can be a string, a JSON, or a number. Okay, so can I just do do I need to do dash dash claim again? Or is this fine? I'm not sure. We'll see. So issued at this time, and then expires at, we'll just change this to a 9. Yeah, unorganized arguments. So we might need to put claim before this as well. Alright, will this work now? Invalid or expired. If those claims were set correctly, then there's no reason for it to be expired. It's issuing tokens, but unfortunately it's not working. The POC needs to be revived. So the POC doesn't work at all. That's great. You still need a sub? We put a sub in there. Subject admin. It's in there. I mean, I can set that as an additional claim here. Sub equals admin. Because maybe the POC is just broken in the way it implements that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just busted. Maybe we could try the Java version. Which is probably more reliable than the Python version. I wouldn't expect the Python version to be good. Wouldn't a 2026 CVE be too new for this machine? No, it's a 2026 machine. What keyboard am I using? I'm using your mom's keyboard. KR automation. What the fuck is that? That definitely is not gonna work. That is not gonna work. KR automation. We'll see about that. KR not found. Okay, well, I need to install KR. I'm not doing that. Let me try the Java version. I feel like this is gonna be way more reliable. At least they have the Java version running. Or, well, we can hope they do. Okay. So that does run. Why is that? Why is it truncated? Token only. Thank you. Subject admin. Roles. We only need one role. What if we give ourselves all the roles? That should work, right? We'll just start with role admin. Hello? Oh. Thank you. Invalid or expired. Yeah, this POC's busted. POC's busted. I'm giving myself all the rules. Not sure it's gonna matter here though. Also generate without subject and adding other sub role as dash dash claims. That's what I tried earlier. I tried that earlier. Well, I didn't remove the actual dash dash subject value. You've said this 3 times already. You think there's a bug in the POC. It took you about an hour. Doesn't seem to be accepting the parameters. Well, it's definitely changing it. I mean, that's probably just because of the times changing or something. You're still trying to make the claim in JWE compatible with app.js. Let me try removing subject. Let's just put them all as claims. Let's remove subject in that. I just put them all as claims. Sub equals admin. I already have that. Role equals role admin. And is that it? No, there's something else I need. IIS. Or ISS. We already have that. Don't need this in quotes. Do I? I shouldn't. I don't know why that's in quotes. Alright. I mean, this should work in theory if the POC works as intended. Alright, that POC is definitely broken, dude. Oh, roll S? Ah, I see. It's adding in roles, plural. It should just be role singular. I see. I see. I see. Okay. I think that's the issue there. Let me see if I can just modify the Python version, because that's going to be so much easier if I can just work with that. JWE builder. Does not look to be easier. Where are they adding the roles in? Claims, subject, roles. They do have an expiration. It doesn't look like they're adding in the issued at time directly. What are they saying the expired seconds to? Oh, that's it. That's it. They're just... Okay. What is that called? Parameter or whatever. We can just hardcode these values. Okay, and then where does it call build claims? Probably in main. Nope. Token forge.cli. CLI.py. Here it is. No, and it should be epoch. Epoch is seconds now. Epoch is epoch. It's its own... I mean, yeah, it increases in seconds, but it's... The way it does it is kind of funny. I don't know, where does it originate from? Just from the year 0 or something? I don't know. Time since sometime. Uses time now plus expired seconds. Is time now an epoch or no? Again, we're still gonna need to change a lot of stuff. First of all, it's using roles, not role. I mean, we might need to change the epoch. Here. Default admin hashtag override. That's if that's not supplied. So, okay. So here's what we can do. Oops. Oh, no, should be epoch. Okay. We need to add issued at time. I don't think it's adding the issued at time. Oh, it's from January 1st of 1970. Okay, yeah, it's like weird. Where is it calling? Here it is, token forge. Rolls equals rolls, expire seconds, extra claims equals that. Okay. Okay, so that seems fine. I just need to change in here. Where is it? Not this one. Yeah, this one. Build claims. Token forge claims. Claims. In here. Here it is. Rolls. Remove rolls. What is this int rolls? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's just change this to roll. So we have sub roll. So we're just gonna hard code the no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can just modify these. Sub roll, and then it's gonna add any additional. So we don't need expired, we don't need sub, we just need ISS and IAT. Now this should work just fine, in theory. I say in theory. Okay, so we want... Now let's go back. To here, sure. Alright, rolls equals roll admin, claim equals that, and then IAT. I think that's all we need. Do I need to rebuild the virtual environment? Kind of now without the expired seconds? At IAT in there, we're doing that as an additional claim. Or no, we're not. Yeah, we are. Right here. Here, I can remove the quotes on these. Wait, why do I remove the plus time on that? Claims. You're saying to remove the plus expired seconds? Why? This is for the expiration time. I don't know exactly what it calls here with expired seconds, but it should be fine. We know for adding IAT. Well, we're adding that as with a switch to add the additional claim, -- claim. You just build it in there. I know I can. But if I want to change stuff, it makes it easier to do it through here. But I guess maybe we should do it directly through that. I mean, to be fair, this looks fine. But I'll do it through here. I'll do it through here. That's fair. Claims. Subject. All right, let's just do this. Subject is equal to admin. Role is equal to roll, all caps, roll admin. Expiration is going to be equal to, let's just make the expiration a bajillion years or whatever. So let's paste the ads, change this to a 9 or something. Do the positions of it matter? They shouldn't. But maybe they do. I'm not sure on that. Let's do it as if it does. Let's add ISS in here. Which is the issuer, if you guys didn't know. It's the issuer. So the issuer is principal platform. Then the IAT. Should also be an integer. So we'll just say it was issued at current time. It doesn't matter. Actually, it should. Let's do the time dot now. Okay. Does this work? Gotta be an integer? Is time not now an integer? It should be, you know. Platform not plat from. Oh jeez. L typo. Principal platform. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Int time. It makes it as a string? Really? I can just do that, right? But I'm just gonna do it this way, anyways. It was called casting. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've done dev. Oh, we don't need the trailing comma here. All right, I think that's good. I really do. I really do. Give it a shot. Anchor removes extra claims. I mean, we just, hey, none of this should matter anyways. Time is no attribute now. All right, let's just hard code a value in there. Time.time. Oh my, all right, we'll look it up. Epoch time Python. Integer. Is it time.time? It is time.time. No wants it as an integer. We can assume. It is called casting. I'm him. Okay. Time.time. Fine. Run that again. There it is. Please work. Invalid or expired token. How? How? Really? Really? Really, dude? This is invalid or expired? What? Is there an admin endpoint or something? Wait, is there? No. Okay, just non-existent will always give for once. Well, shit. Is there a way? Dashboard surely would work in theory, right? Dang, dude. What is wrong with this then? I mean, we have it as it wants it. We can assume so. I mean, let's just not admin. It's the user. What if we do an admin? No, but it's encrypted, so it's not gonna work. Taking the mind, I think. Can't use JWT decoder. It needs to be encrypted. Look, I can throw this into there, and it's not gonna. Yes, it is encrypted. That's the whole point. I mean, maybe I'm wrong on this, but yeah, it's not gonna work with this. Because this is technically what, a JWE? It's a JWE, not a JWT or something. It's weird. But we want it to be encrypted. Using the public key provided by the Shaboing Gadoing. Got 4 sections. Yeah. It's weird shit. Dog, I don't know, man. She looks fine to me. Four key in values. Claims key equals value. Return the claim. Dog. Was? What is wrong? What if admin username doesn't exist? Or I'm like, I don't know. It could be if it does exist, it breaks, right? Because I don't know. It depends on how the application is doing it. Let's do this so that we know we're getting good output here. Let's do this. Let's do print claim. I wonder if it'll be formatted fine. Print claim. Print B? Print B. What does that look like? Doesn't show it? Huh? Wait, we want K and B, but whatever. Return claims. Just print claims. Here we go. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what we had it as. That looks fine. Dude, I don't know. I mean, obviously something's wrong, but couldn't tell you what's wrong. It does something weird with the way Forge is token check claims. Well, we are on the claims, and we've modified it to be exactly how the application wants it. So, I don't know anymore. Maybe try with a different Git? You mean different repository? This one's updated 2 days ago, this one's updated yesterday. I mean, we could. Writing the trailing dot on the last line? Did I not copy that? What do you mean? Why a trailing dot? Because expiration's valid? No, surely not. A trailing dot? Still didn't work. Let me try these other repos, though. This could be interesting. This looks like it's exactly written from the box. Okay, it is. It's written from the box. We can't do that, can we? This is exactly for the box. I mean, that's kind of cheese. That's kind of cheese. I don't know if we should do that. What about this other one? Is this other one written exactly for the box? Yeah, it is. Like, these other ones are written exactly for the box. I can't. It's cheesing it. I don't think we can do that. That just doesn't seem fair. Yeah, this is obviously from the box. Like, the endpoint's the same, the roles are the same. Like, this is cheesing it as well. But at least this one, I mean... Hack the box. Alright. This is just completely vibe coded as well. Hello, boss. Which IEMs you own? Using IEM mic for streaming too? No. The IEMs are called Truthier IEMs. It's like the cheapest ones I could find. Why do we need to add a trailing dot after that? I mean, I just added the dot here. That would do the same thing, would it not? No, it doesn't. Where does it add the dot then? I guess before it encrypts it? Or something? That did work. Jesus, dude. Why do we need to do the trailing dot? Why do we need to do the trailing dot here? Huh? Fast? Header? Let's print this. Let's print this. Let's print this. Let's print this. Did it not print it? Or did I not print it right? I should print it, no? Oh, it's because I returned before I did the print line. Whoopsies. There it is. Okay, okay, okay. This is the JWT. I get it. No, the trailing dot does make sense. We are doing a null signature. We are doing that, Sick of the Mind. That's exactly what the exploit is. This does make sense. The null gun. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know. I should have printed. We could have done more debug statements. I feel like we would have ended up. I can't speak English. I'm speaking too fast. We would have ended up getting there. This can throw into JWT.io probably. Because this is the unencrypted part, right? Yes. Okay. So it is. The whole exploit is that if there's no signature, it bypasses the checking for a signature. Essentially, is how this whole thing goes. Where's the line that says that? When signed, JWT is null because it's not signed because there's no signature. So in your JWT format, you have the headers, the actual payload, the claims, and then you have the signature separated by dots. Each one's base64 encoded. So I guess the POC didn't include the final dot here. Yeah, it's not. It's this. It doesn't. Yeah, it's just not formatted correctly to the RFC. Wow. So it does need a dot, and then the signature is just nothing. It's just empty. So that makes a lot of sense. That does make sense. Okay. Kind of annoying, but we got it. Anyways, we should have role admin now. What can we do with these? All right, we have all the users here. These are updated. User login success. Settings viewed. Cert issued. SSH CA keys have been rotated. All right, let's just access the application with this now. So we'll hit, or let's can I set that token authorization is bang, refresh, hit dashboard or something? No, didn't like that. Let me just do request in browser like this, and then hit dashboard directly without the API. Really? Doesn't like me? Oh, I can. Is it because I can only hit the APIs? Does it need like an actual cookie or something for the UI stuff? We'll see. Use the token on the browser. No, that's what we just tried to do. I currently work in IT support, first line, second line, but in about 1 month, 15 days, you may lose your job. That's because your name is Dookie Glock. I'm kidding. My plan is that once I leave, I will study penetration testing for around 12 hours per day. Jeez. For around 2 months, and then try to get only 2 months is not going to cut it, my friend. I mean, it depends where you work, but unless you're one of the smartest and fastest learners alive, I don't see how you could become a proficient pen tester in 2 months. Is this a realistic plan, or am I approaching it the wrong way? Yes, you're approaching it the wrong way. What would be the best way to transition from IT support into a pen testing role? Keep your job, learn pen testing on the side, and slowly move into it. What you're doing is incredibly risky, and likely to fail, to be honest, to be blunt with you. It's possible, but I'd recommend just staying in IT, learning pen testing. If the place you work with IT for like has like an internal red team, like work with them or something. If not, I mean that's fine. Just get good at pen testing on the side, and then when you feel comfortable enough, start applying, and then keep your job as much as possible, and then, you know, when you get the offer, leave. You should start now. You should start now. You should start learning pen testing now, for sure. If that's what you want to do. Doesn't mean you should leave your job and, you know, go balls to the wall like you say you would. If CPTS were a box, what difficulty would you rate it? Hard. I will not Google that, man. But either thank you or I hate you. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll see what APIs you can access with this. Damn, no hashes here. Legit was on an engagement where it just, like, API users just return user hashes, which is hilarious. Service account for automated deployments via SSH certificate authentication. Okay. So these are all our users. Good to know. I want to hit that SSH stuff, though, for sure. What about settings? What does that look like? Oops. Okay. Principal internal platform. Infrastructure. Opt principal SSH. SSH certificate auth configured for automation. See the SSH config, or the CA config. GitLab CI/CD Vault Prometheus. Okay. Encryption key. Oh, y'all can't see that. Fuck. Encryption key. Deploy SSH now 42. Hell yeah. Try that now. Wait, do we don't even need this. Do we need this? What would this get us? Does this help at all? I'm not sure this even helps. Maybe for SSH when we get there? I'm not sure. If this is reused? What are you gonna do with it exactly? Like, I don't know. We'll see. Let me write this down though. We might need this in the future. Oh, we could try and like spray this against users on SSH or even this login. I'm not sure that's the path though. For creating the cookie, we don't even know how that looks like. Try password spray with users. I think that's a decent idea. Maybe service deploy user hat SSH password. We'll see. I want to spray this against. We'll spray against SSH and the actual application. Where's the users? API users here. Hold on, I'm a JQ this stuff like crazy. Hold up. How do I copy his curl? Here we go. Copy his curl. Okay, hold up. Bang. That has to be that. I don't want headers. But what is it? Dash. Which one is it? Is it dash I? Hell yeah. Okay. We pipe it into JQ. And then how do I get... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. How do I do this? I think it's users dot username? Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna have to use AI for this. I gotta learn how to use JQ, man. JQ, how to get all usernames. Dot users, dot user. Oh my gosh, I didn't put a dot in front of this. Darn it! Alright. I had the right idea. Remove this. Oh, dash D. Wait, what? How did it... There we go. Into users.text. What are we hacking box name? Box name is called principal. Okay. So let's go to login. Let's throw this on intruder. Let's set this as a users list. Let's do cluster bomb. Actually, no, we don't even need that. Let's just do sniper attack. Set this as the actual password we want to spray. And start it. And these are all invalid. Nice, guys. Well, that sucks. Could try it for SSH, though I doubt it. Though I doubt it. Gosh, I forgot NetXX so slow. Oh shit, it was for service deploy. Alright, hell yeah. Let's continue on success, just in case any other users are valid, but... Alright. We got some. Let me put this into correct. Alright, let's try this. Not sure how well it's gonna work, but we'll see. Wow, it's just SSH. Straight up. Skill issue. Hello, Ryan. Didn't even need to see your name. I knew who that was. Based off of that chat. Alright, I mean, it's literally just doing a CVE. It is very new, so there's not a whole lot of proof of concepts on it besides exactly for the box, and we didn't want to do that. So if you weren't to do it using a POC that's just for the box, you had to create your own POC. Using the POC that was already made, they were kind of broken. The original one was made in Java, absolutely awful to work with. The GitHub repo that ported it to Python didn't do it exactly correctly, but they got the same format and everything, except they just didn't follow the JWT RFC. So we just had to add the period after that, but that was no problem. We would have gotten there. And then that's it. So it's just follow CVE, which would make it very easy. You had to modify it a good bit. I'd make it 3.5 if we want to round up or round down. Fuck it, we'll round up. Fuck it, we'll round down. We'll round it down. Easy. Get out of here. Linux or Windows didn't catch it. It is Linux. Any reverse engineering or buffer overflow box? No, thank you. Bash it. Oh, it's empty. Sad. Okay, that's fine. Sudo, perhaps? Probably not. Yeah, sad. Principal. So this is SSH service SSH deploy. Set our password. Rep bash. Oh, there's no other users on here besides root. Well, there's the app. There's the application user. Maybe that is something. Other than that, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Weird. Let's head into SSH. Alright, so here's the CA. It's the private key. And we also have the public key. Oh, wait. Can we use this to forge an SSH key or something? There's gotta be something weird with this SSH stuff. I know it. What does README say? CA key pair for SSH certificate automation. CA is trusted by SSH daemon for certificate-based authentication. Okay, so we are gonna need to do that. Use deployed SSH to do short-lived certificates for service accounts. Okay. Interesting. I don't know where deployed SSH is, but we'll find it. Oh, it's probably in deploy. Deploy is denied. Only root can access deploy. Hello, Theo. Then the app. This is just the app. We knew it was Java based on the library. Probably nothing we need in here. Probably nothing we need in the actual app. Unless... Was there a database? What's this principal config? Let's read that. Web config. Like, is there a database connection string or something? How does it know the users? Hello. Theo. Dude, I tried it. It sucks, dude. I tried to watch the stream of your presentation, but, I mean, as you know, it was like, the Wi-Fi could not just keep up. It was having a hard time. You should present it to us though, like on when you stream again or something. Or just maybe not like an entire thing, but maybe like 10, 20 minute little recap. You're so pissed. It's okay. I don't want the models. Well, where would it keep the users and passwords? There's gotta be a database somewhere. There's no like database ports open. All right. I mean, we probably don't need it, but I'm just curious. Maybe data? Oh, permission denied. Ah, we'd have to be app user. Okay, got it. We could check the source code. Maybe we can get a shell as the app user. And, like, really look into that? Probably not, though. We probably don't really need to look into it that much. Use repository dodge? Where was that? These are just models. I mean, yeah, we could, but, like, nah. I don't... This probably isn't gonna have much. Yeah, it doesn't. It's just the model for it. Doesn't have connection strings or anything. Find username and password. That'd probably be in the data directory, but I don't have access to the data directory, which makes sense. All right, so here's what we want. We can't access deploy. Is deploy.sh deploy.sh running as a cron? Maybe. I don't know. See, all right, we have the private and public key for the SSH daemon. So we should be able to forge SSH keys, right? Or something. Or part of deployers, right? Yeah. We should be able to do that. I don't know how, but we should be able to. CA key pair for SSH certificate authentication. There's something in the endpoint about this? No? In the endpoint? What do you mean the endpoint? Which endpoint? I mean, it talks about using that. I mean, we can see the... I mean, yeah, we were in there talking about this, but... in theory, we should just be able to, like, forge some SSH key for root. That's what I'm thinking we should try and do. Deploy pipelines have been paused. Interesting. Okay, let me just look this up, because I feel like this might be a lot easier than I think it is. Using a private and public SSH key pair, CA and CA.pub. Can I forge a SSH key? Yes, you can. Okay. In theory. Generate a key pair using attacker's identity. For my attacker's identity. So is this just going to be root? You can do it, I believe. W Dante. W believe. Do we have right access to this directory? No, we do not. Okay, we'll do this in temp. Let's just call... yeah, we can call that attacker key, sure. So generated an SSH key pair. Then we should sign that with... sure, we could try that. Opt principal SSH CA. Signed attacker key 00 for root. All right. and connect as root. Are we sure about that? Possibly. I think this would work. I actually think this would work. Root at localhost. Yeah, it does. Cool. All right, good box. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Good box. Definitely an easier Privis than... Well, if I put this as easy, shit. If I put that, I gotta put this as very easy. I probably should have made this a 4. AD is so complicated as a beginner. Everything is complicated as a beginner. I don't think AD is more complicated than web or anything. I think everything in tech can be considered complicated depending how deep you dig into it. It's probably just because you have done web more than AD, and you're okay at web, but now because you just started AD, you probably think you're awful at it. Probably. Maybe just for some reason you're bad at AD, but likely is the former. Okay, now let's move on to HackSmarter, and let's try and finish that weird-ass box we were doing on here. Is there any new boxes? I don't think so. There's not more resources for AD than there is for web? I would disagree. Do you do reverse engineering? If I need to. I will painstakingly do it if I need to. Do Sherlock Lab. No thanks. Where's the labs? Here we go. There's no sort by newest. They should add that. Wait, implicit. Oh, it's a web app challenge. We just did web. I don't know if we want to do web again. What do we mean by AD? Yeah, we mean Active Directory. They'll do reverse engineering, but not blue. That's true. What was that one? Dude, I don't know if I want to continue on that box. That box was so weird. Maybe do like a medium AD box on HackSmarter to wrap it up. This one's Linux. Linux. 404 Bank. Medium rated Active Directory Lab. Maybe do that. Pebble's racist against defensive content. No. No, that's just straight up wrong. That's just so wrong. Should chat. I already know if I run a poll, it's gonna be 99% no. Would y'all want me to do defensive content on stream? 404 Bank is a good one. All right, cool. Proven local strong. Highly doubt that. Internal pen test. Okay, we'll run this. Run the poll. Okay. Chat, keep in mind, whatever happens here might actually happen. Would you actually want blue content, blue defensive related streams? Yes, no. Vote in the poll. Just for Ryan, we're doing that. Fuck no. Be careful what you ask for. Blue teaming is shit. Yes, blue teaming cool. Wait, it's 50-50! Wait, why is it 50-50? Wait, why is it 50-50? Yo, chill. wait. No, why is it 50-50 though? Yo, careful guys, careful. You've been a purple team and blue team's bad. If that means, no, it does not mean more streams. It does not mean more streams. It means literally we'll replace every Sunday with... Why is it 50-50? Okay, there we go. We got some no's. We got a good bit of no's coming in now. There we go. Oh, there it is. There it is. See? 63% to 38%. That's closer than I thought it would be. Rigged poll. Cheater. Pebble voted with his alt account. Okay. Yeah, y'all are Make dir cd HackSmarter. Make dir, what is this, 404 bank? A cool name. Alright. Let me close out the rest of all this. This will probably be the last box we do today. Let's... Oh, Sub-Zero made this as well. His other box we did was pretty good. Pebble, do you want to come on Q Talks properly whenever you have a free morning? Okay, Ryan, I think you were forgetting something. So it's not morning for me. I know you decided to sail across the sea, but like, it's not morning for me. Might be for you, but it's not for me. Second of all, yeah, I would like to. That'd be pretty cool. But generally, like, it starts at like when I'm wrapping up work. So I don't know. It would just have to be if I'm not very busy, I can stop by. I've been cleared. Y'all gotta clear me. What is this? The CIA? Paid voters. That's crazy. Guys, give him a break. He doesn't know anything about defensive. That's actually pretty honest. That's pretty true. I mean, it's not that I don't know anything, but I know substantially little about blue teaming than I do pen testing. You wish you had Burp Suite open, race condition the votes. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool if you found a Twitch bug that let you do that. That would be really cool. Send the vote in parallel, just 100 requests, it all goes through. It should be, because 4 p.m. for you and you'd be 5 hours behind. What? Then it would be... Wait, is it? Well, I don't even remember when Q-Talks happened. Then it would be 11. That's not morning. Yeah, that's not morning. Whatever. Has anyone gotten zero-click open redirect exploit in Android banking app? What on earth are you talking about? Isn't pen testing just phishing? No. The complete opposite. They say best offensive is defense, and best defense is offense. I don't know who says that. I'd say the best defense is a great defense. This is a great quote. Pull this from Pebble. I just came up with this. A good defense is a good defense, but a great defense is a great offense and a good defense. Never mind. That was kind of mid. Forget about that. Forget that. That was kind of mid. All right, whatever. Let me get. Did I download the VPN? Yeah, I did. Awkward silence. Yo, don't clip that shit. Don't clip that shit. That was terrible. No, you don't gotta clip that. You don't gotta clip that. You definitely don't have to clip that. We will never forget that. Clipped. All right, that's ridiculous. All right, can I hit this box? Yes, I can. All right. Jeez, yes. Almost had the Uncle Ben moment. What is the Uncle Ben moment? Oh, you're talking about great power, great responsibility shit? Okay. That's your intro to Cube Talk. Fuck no. They're booting me from the call if I say that shit. Who is this? Chad, is that you? That's definitely you. Proudly Texan. Our services run on HTTPS. Our files are encrypted, finally. And our passwords, well, let's just say we're working on that. W confidence. If it's broken, it's probably a feature. W confidence. W confidence. Kind of funny. Loan services. GG, they scamming y'all. Platinum credit. Download corpbankdialer.exe. Don't mind if I do. What you talking about? Corpbankdialer.exe. Thumbings.net. Thumbings.net. It's not .net. It's an... Wait, what? How's it ELF if it's an exe? How does that make any sense? How's it an ELF binary if it's... It's literally not... Okay, it's literally... Alright, whatever, fine. Welcome to Corp Bank Secure Access version 3.7.2 debug. The base 64 encoded debug string. Okay. This is the fucking NT hash. Dude, tell me this is an NT hash, bro. How is that? Password 123 it's MD4. What the what am I doing? What is this box? Hello? Get the fuck out. Should we stop doing this? Yo, I don't know about this box, dude. Okay. Sure. Now we spray that against potential usernames. Feels weird, man. Sure does. Not... It's weird, but it's fun. I like Tyler, but what is this? Username anarchy? Yeah, I know, we do. Okay. I guess we'll continue with it, but like, golly. That's kind of painful to see. Username anarchy and password spray, I think that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Opt. I need to put that in my users or path. Robert Carl Hackerman. Great name there. Probably don't need this for like probably don't need the clients. Curb root or what is this? What is this? You know what? I don't even need to. I'm not even gonna curb root. I'm not even gonna validate these usernames. There's not that much. I'm just gonna spray the password directly against these. I'm not even gonna validate them. It's probably gonna hit right here, right? Right? There it is. All right, Carl Hackerman. Yo, great job, dude. You think City Council input? Yeah, City Council is way better than this. This is like probably vulnerable to reflection too, right? What the hell? Yeah, it's vulnerable to reflection, dude. Yo. Alright, we'll do it both ways. We'll do it intended first. Do Bloodhound Collection. What box is this? It's called 404 Bank. We'll do both. We'll do both. Maybe we'll do reflection right now. Is it new? Relatively new. It's not super new. Been around for a minute. Just how easy it is to hack a bank. Can't confirm or deny. But I've never seen that before. I'll tell you that much. I have never seen a public-facing app that has a binary you can download that ends in .exe, but it's an ELF executable that returns a base64 encoded password. Base64 encoded MD5 hash, which is a password. I can't even begin to understand what happened there, but okay. Darda. All right, let's do reflection, dude. Let's do opt, remove partial mic, source, vent activate, doing relay X, LDAP on, we'll do LDAP S here. Did I type that? Yeah, I did. And then we'll go to DNS tool. .404 bang. Bada bing, bada boom. Password 123. The record is local host. There we go. Bang. Add the data will be my IP address. Bang. On the DC. Oops. Opt. 35 DNS tool. Gotta be a backslash. Okay, created successfully, and now we just coerce to that record, and it should be good. It didn't resolve. This is what happened the last time. The same creator, I don't know what he does with the DNS, how he breaks DNS, but DNS doesn't work. This is the same, it doesn't resolve. So he essentially mitigated reflection by breaking DNS. So, okay, fine. How's work? How different is real pen testing doing CTFs? You think it's harder? No, you'd be surprised. I mean, not this one, but like more realistic boxes. CTFs are often way harder than it is in real life. Are you sure it's broken? The DNS record isn't resolving, yeah. It's fine now. Or you just can't figure it out. No, this has happened. I've done this many times, even in the real world. It literally just doesn't resolve. Like, I get coerced to my specific IP address instead of the record, and that'll... You'll see traffic here, but it'll fail. Wait a minute. Why is it stalling on that? That's my IP address, right? That is my IP address. Oh, I have a ton 1 address. Oh, shit. That's probably why. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it'll fail. Let's modify the DNS record to use that correct one. Modify. And now we coerce. Yeah. Yeah, it still doesn't work. It still doesn't resolve. It won't even resolve it, even if it's the correct record or IP address. We did this last time. Anyways, let's upload that Bloodhound data. It's so funny. Like this has happened like a third of the time in real environments as well, where you just DNS just somehow breaks the reflection. Like sometimes it'll resolve and it'll break. Sometimes it just doesn't even resolve. I don't know why it doesn't resolve here. No, this is weird. It just doesn't resolve. So strange. What did he do to break it? I have no idea. I have no idea why it doesn't resolve. Anyways, we are Carl Hackerman. Outbound generic right over Tom Reboot. Yo, what are these usernames, dude? Tom Reboot has outbound to Robert. Robert can RDP. Yo, is this just direct to domain admins? No, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's get it to remote desktop first. Alright, let's just abuse this chain first. And then we'll see where we land. Do an NS lookup on your edited record, it doesn't resolve. No, it will. It will. But the target doesn't resolve it for some reason. It will resolve if I do NS lookup. But I don't know. Doing it like coercing to it doesn't resolve. Which is quite odd. Alright, generic right. Target, I don't even know if PK is supported. We'll probably just do target Kerberos and it'll work. For finance.local. Oh, I didn't even set up. Can I supply DCIP? Oh no, it's Kerberos. I need a. Will this resolve it? No way, right? I assume it's gonna break. I need to add my host name into my host file, but oh, it does work. It already does it for me. Nice. Okay. There's some hashcat. Wordless, rock you. Password 123. Once again, very good. Mr. Tom Reboot. Threads. Finish CPTS course, planning on taking the exam, possibly next month. We recommend that I practice more machines on HackTheBox or on HackSmarter. Probably HackTheBox. Probably HackTheBox. It is a HackTheBox exam, to be fair. Alright, Tom Reboot. Change password on Robert. So we'll do a -M, change password. What are the options again? I think it's just user and new pass. User equals Robert. New pass equals password 123. Nice. Then you have RDP. 3 RDP. User. Password. Bob's your uncle. We're in. Huh? No, is dash NLA security? Security NLA. Required by server. NLA is required. Wait. No, Tom. Oh, I'm doing Tom Reboot. Wait. Ah, shit. Not Tom Reboot. Shoot. Who did we just do? Robert. Oopsies. Password 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need NLA. Probably wants like. All right, that's fine. He still has a bunch of outbound. I might work on that later if I need to, but probably not. Web admin. Were there any? I didn't even check like shares or anything. Can you pass Cape exam first shot? No interesting shares. I don't want to be weird and say yes, but probably yes. Are there any remote management? I might just need to use RDP and get it working. No, there's remote management. Daniel. Okay, let's do that instead. Little warpath here. I like that. I like that. I do like the warpath. Yeah, we can do that. It's fine. Unpacket dash add computer. Domain net bios is. Does it stay on the exec output? I'm not sure if it does. Let's try that. Domain should be specified. Did I not specify the domain? I don't even need that. It doesn't have multiple domains. How do I specify the domain? Domain slash... Oh, /. Jeez, dude. What about server address? Okay, that's fine. I do IP. Probably won't say the same because Kerberos. I can do DCIP. I wonder if it'll work. Cool. Now we RBCD with that new account. Like from the attacker system to... Oh, it's over a user. Should still be the same. Daniel Hoffman. Should still be the same. Attack. Stuff. Wait, I need to use Robert. Shit. We need to use Robert for this. And the server address was bad. Because I need to do DCIP. And then I'll say permission denied, right? Yep. Okay, we need to change that to Daniel. Hey, Pipple, you're a senior software engineer looking to break in cybersecurity. Currently studying Hack the Box Academy, solving CTS. Wanted to ask you about certifications. Get started. I'd like to work as a red team member. Yeah, do the Hack the Box certs. And get your OCP. Daniel Hoffman, password 1, 2, 3. Invalid creds. No. I'm Robert. Robert dot Grafe. There we go. Okay. Successful RBCD. And then we just do silver ticket kind of looking thing. Twin So we'll have to do SPN. I wonder if host will work. CPTS greater than OSP per skill. I agree. Pebble, do I have any cloud certs? No. I still need to take my MCRTP exam. I don't know when or if I ever will. Probably should. All right, so we want to be able to use WinRM. I know you can use HTTP. It'll probably work, but let's just do HTTP. Wait, but then I have to do the whole ticket stuff and set that up. In theory, it would work. I've had it break on me before. Hmm. Your age is 47 and a half. How many years has it been stuck there? What do you mean? That's just how old I am. So what do you mean stuck there? Impersonate Daniel from the machine account, which is attacker system. And what did it set the password to? I don't know what it set the password to. Where did we set the pass or create the machine account? Here we go. Summer. All right, cool. Super secure password. Oh, SPN's bad. Okay, so we kind of want the SPN to be HTTP on the domain controller. BCIP. Oops, I already have it here. Wait, what? When I learned cloud processing, considering there isn't much CTS, work, mainly work, but also MCRTP. Wait, why didn't this work? Hold the phone. Why didn't this work? Let me look up hacker recipes. RBCD, because it's on a user, not a machine account. I wonder if it's any different. Oops. We did impact RBCD. RBCD worked. We added that attribute. It's weird doing it for a user, but it should be. About 6-7 years. That's crazy. Receipt on SPN list users. I think that might be what we want. I think that's what we want. I think that's what we want. Should absolutely be avoided on regular user accounts. It renders them unusable for normal people. I mean, we made the machine account, so we don't need to do that. We shouldn't need to do that. Because we have a computer account with an SPN now. What is wrong here? Bad option. Okay, adding dash self works. Do you have a job? Yes. Will this be valid is the question. Shit. All right, I gotta. I waited too long. Generate post file. Better hoods. I need to do this. Okay, thank you. Now we can do this. On host name dash u is Daniel dash use kcache dash k. No such file directory. Brother, it's right there. Oops, escape the $sign. Pre-auth failed? Why? Why is the SPN that? That's never gonna work. What the f... Did I forget how to do this? I've literally done this before. Let me look up Warpath. Right account restrictions. That article is decent. Let me read this. See, that's over a machine account, though. Which is how it normally is. I've never seen that over a user. It's literally just RBCD at that point. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. For a user. How do you do this for a user? Ah, there we go. What about user objects? All right, add a machine account. Delegate. We did that. Generate a service impersonating that account. To what it's configured for, but it doesn't have an SPN. It has to have an SPN. Okay, it has to have an SPN. Fuck. Which it doesn't. So I think that's dead. Unless we can do like the no SPN crazy mode stuff. You got into MCRDP after landing a job? Yeah. Okay, I don't think we can do this because it doesn't have an SPN for anything. You could try the no SPN one? That's true. We could try that. Obtain TGT for an SPN-less user allowed to delegate to a target and retrieve TGT session key. Hold on. Obtain TGT of what? No, this isn't right. This isn't right. They're not talking about it. It's worded weird. It's like, if you can't create a machine account, it's say, I couldn't create a machine account and this user didn't have an SPN. That's how it is. It's not saying the target does not have an SPN. That's not what this is for. Because you would obtain a TGT for the user that doesn't have an SPN. Like this guy. Not this guy. If you could, then it'd be... Obviously, we wouldn't even need to do any of this. SPN service CD. I don't think it is. Right? Yeah, we're still doing the same stuff. We're just still doing the same stuff. It's not gonna work. Shit. Hold on. Maybe I should just focus on... Where did I have WinRM? Oh, add member. I'm not... Oh my god, I thought it was part of WinRM. I have add member to WinRM. I'm such a goober. Okay, well, we could add ourselves to it. I'm such a goober. That's what I tried to do. Okay. Let's add ourselves to that. Remote desktop users. Add ourselves. Do I have Robert's thing set up somewhere? No, I don't. Robert Grave. 1%. Yeah, it does. Percent password 123 on the DC. Okay, now we should be able to do this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Now we have code execution. Golly, bro, I thought we were already a member of that group. I didn't see we only had add member to it. We weren't already one. This is probably user flag, is my guess. Rest of the box so far has been fine. Still just really weird with the access controller stuff, but okay, sure. I like the warpath, even though I don't think that's intended. I don't think it worked. We'll see, though. This is not user flag. VirtualBox error. Nice. Cool. We'll have to see that. Daniel Hoffman has a profile on here. Services. That's crazy. I haven't even checked for like Kerberisable. Actually, it would have returned all the Kerberisable when we did targeted anyways. All right, so inetpub denied. Probably the web admin. WX no with the follow. Thank you. I need weird programs installed on here. A couple of weird. What is service stats? What the hell is that? Service stats? What's that tree command? Tree? Oh, tree. /f/a. Service stats? I run strings. that a thing? No, probably not. All right, let's exfiltrate that file. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm just gonna cat it. Nothing bad can happen. It's pretty small. What the hell is this? I could not tell you what this is for. Service stats? Huh? It looks custom. I mean, it's incredibly small. I'm gonna download that, dude. S.username Pebble. Password Pebble. Is Bloodhound optional? It's always optional. Every tool is optional. You can create your own tools if you want to. It's always optional. It's just a matter of whether you want to or not. Generally, you should do what's easiest. Oh, we're on ton 1. Forgot. /test user Pebble. Ah. Net use. Oh, I didn't do SCP2 support. Okay, so now we have the M drive. Geez. So now I can copy that weird binary over to M, and we should have it on our host here. Nice. So we can dive more into this. So it's .net. Dude, I'm just gonna decompile this, dude. Spy, what is it? IL spy? I don't even know if I have IL spy on here. I should. I don't know why I wouldn't. Is it an opt? I do have an opt. IL spy. IL spy. See, everyone using it when it comes to ADs, if it's mandatory, it helps a lot. I'll tell you that much. It does help a lot. Helps a lot. Okay, let's open. Oh gosh, Pebble. Why is it so bright? Why use the application in dark mode, but the file explorer is in bright mode? What are we on? HackSmarter? Service stats. Open that. Decompile. What do we got here? Main function. Okay. So it prints background statistics service started. And then it sleeps for forever. And then it just says just collecting metrics and does nothing else. It says collecting metrics, but it does nothing else. What is this? What is the point of this? Am I tweaking? Oh, hold on. No, that's the wrong one. I'm not in service stats. Service stats program. That's all this does. Hello? I'm so confused. What's the point of this? What is the point of this? This does nothing. It literally does nothing. Service stats. It literally just prints background statistics have started, and then it's sleeping for, what is that? A bajillion seconds, and then it's going to say collecting metrics, and nothing happens. It does nothing. Collecting metrics. It's in milliseconds, so it's 10 seconds. Collecting metrics. Wait, and then it's just going to say, it's going to repeat this while true. Whoopsies. It's just going to repeat every 10 seconds collecting metrics, and it does nothing. What on earth is the point of this? I'm so confused. What? Yeah, this can't be real. This can't be real. Yo, what is the point of this? Why is this here? What is the point of this? Is this running as like a scheduled task or something? I have no idea why this would be here. I'm so confused. Oh, I need admin to review that? Damn. Really? Can I mean, I have the file exfiltrated, so I can just, like, remove it if I want to. Can I, like, add data to this? No. I mean, maybe I need to do, like, a DLL hijack? I don't see it. I mean, I could load it in, what is it called? WinDebug or whatever. Not WinDebug. Procmon, and see if I can get a little DLL hijack out of this, but I don't get why this is here otherwise. Can you put the RDP window a bit more? Facecam covers a bit. Oh shit, my bad, yeah. There we go. Dude, I literally see no purpose of this at all. Dude, am I actually gonna end up running this? Can I get Procmon up? On the here? I wonder if I can. I wonder if to... Oh my gosh. I wonder if I actually need to boot up a Windows VM for that, or I can just run Procmon on the target. Do I have that? I do have proc dump, not Procmon. Process monitor. Unzip, downloads, process monitor. Okay, so we got that there. So let's copy Procmon into HackSmarter 44 bank. And let's try and load that. Let's just copy this. Copy Procmon here. And then I run Procmon. Agree. Fuck, I do need admin to run Procmon. Alright. Damn it. Alright, let me run this on a window. I'm just so curious now. I have no idea why this is here. I have no idea why that's there. I'm basically doing this out of curiosity at this point. Let me boot up a Windows VM real quick. It's just so odd. I have no idea why that's there. And it sleeps for 10 seconds and it says, oh, we're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. That's so disgusting. I mean, it's funny. But... Yo, Windows, can you load? Hello? Windows? Yo, it's just spinning, man. Yo, it's just spinning, man. Yo. Why are we spinning? Oh my gosh. Yo, I hate Windows. So how's y'all's week, man, chat? Oh, we're good. Nope, it's just frozen. No, we're good. All right, cool. And we're loading again. Wow. Oh, we're up. Okay. Let me copy that over. Hello, Cyborg. Welcome. Go E0 on here. I think that's how I have this routed. Should work. Oh, I didn't want that from there. Whatever. Let me do it from CD, HackSmarter, and 404 bank. That's where that binary is. Okay. Run that again. And let's curl that. Oh my gosh, I didn't copy that key. Leak, check Twitter. There. HTTP bang slash. Oh my god, I still need the binary name. Was it service stats? Service stats. Output to service stats. Thank you. Okay, let me get Procmon. I don't know where I have Procmon downloaded. Where do I have Procmon on here? I definitely have it on here. At least I hope. I do. Alright, let's load Procmon. We'll remove that for now. And let's run service stats. Okay, it's doing that. This is really random shit. Where is service stats? Or could we sort by process name? Should be able to find it here somewhere, right? Filter. Process name is. Whoops. What happened? It's gone. Process name is it just called service stats.exe? Okay, that works. Name not found. Registries, don't care about that. DLL, name not found. Trying to create file. Can I filter by the operation? No. What the hell is that? MS Core DLL? Dot local. What the fuck? MS Core DLL dot local. But it's not searching the current directory. Config? Wait, there's a config? Why? Oh, it's trying to create. What? Dude, this binary is so weird. I don't know why it searches for a config. Alright. I'm not seeing anything that like is screaming like a DLL hijack. I don't know what this config creation is. I don't know what the purpose of any of this is. This might be a complete rabbit hole, but it's just so weird. It might be some like registry service stuff that I need to look into. I should look into that. What just happened? The background just changed randomly? Cool. Alright. Well, let's go back to the target. What exe we looking at? This one. Wherever it was. Service stats. What is the SC service SCQC query? Service stats. I gotta look at my notes on this. SCQC. Really got something on there, right? No, do I not? I must not have that in these notes. Let me check my other notes. Hold on. Where'd the notes go? Okay, I do have it here. Task list. Alright, here we go. Services. Task list. It's not a service. So that's all the services. Is that thing running? What was it called? I completely forget what it's called. Something weird. Service. What was it called? Service stats. Okay, well, it's called service in the name. We can just do a fine string on this. Stats. No, it's not even there. What the fuck? Okay. It's not currently running. Can I do this? Doesn't look like it's currently running. Do I need to run it myself? I don't know why this is there. It's throwing me off. Maybe I just forget about it and come back to it. It's literally throwing me off so much, dude. What's in 32-bit? Tell me something crazy. Okay, it's not. What the hell do I want to do? I don't know. I want to figure out what the point of this binary is. I don't know why this is here. Service stats. What is the point of this? That's what I want to know. I mean, that's there. Where's my service stats here? Did not show on that. Weird. Shows on this. Yeah, it just says that. Okay. Jeez, dude. Service stats. Nothing. Yeah, it's not like an actual... Wait, what? Service stats. Oh no, it was just overlapping. Okay, I literally am just gonna... Can I get access check on here? It's not like a actual service though. Like, it's not running in the background. I have to start it up and stuff. I literally... This makes no sense for me. All right, I'm gonna move on from this at the moment. I definitely need. I should come back. I have no idea why this is here. This is probably the path, but it literally makes no sense to me. Oh, I didn't run with CMD. Oh my gosh. SCQC. That's what I need to do. What is this? Service stats. Now exists as installed service. Yeah. That gives me access denied. Maybe it does? But I can't enumerate it or something? Should I run access check on it? I don't. Alright. Step back. Who are we? We're Robert, right? Yeah, we're Robert. We're private remote desktop. Maybe we just change one of these guys' password and then just like run as. I'm sure web admin will work just fine. Probably. Oh, well, we can't. It's all WAR. We can force change password on who? These people? Mulaney? 6 groups. 6 groups. All 6 groups. Nothing super interesting there. Services. Do you have an SPN? No, you don't. You wouldn't. I would have known. Servers account for requesting certificates and performing automated tasks within the domain. Yeah, this binary is definitely being run by this guy. For sure. It's gotta be. It just does nothing. It's part of the box. But if this binary is being run by that guy and I can't modify it, maybe do like access check on it. Maybe we do that. Like I didn't see anything that was jumping out at me saying it would be. Because no, I need to do access check on a service name. I don't really. It's not even a service name. Maybe I can. Let's do that. Let's get access check. Does that already in? Copy. Home. Ax. I do have that. Do that here. Okay, and then we can just copy. Or we gotta go into home. Copy access check here. Then we can run access check. We'll see on the service. We don't know the service name though. Service stats. What I assume it's named. No matching objects found. Okay, great. Jeez, dude. Waste of time. This RDP. These RDP sessions a waste of time. The WAR stuff on users doesn't help me unless the user has an SPN. Maybe force change password. But none of these guys I can force change password have anything of use. Oh, I can... Yeah, I don't see anything of use there. Web admin's part of a different group. Web admins, okay, yeah, I could give a fuck. Alright, let's... Maybe Tom Reboot? What about Tom Reboot? These are the only guys that have a profile on here. We already own Tom Reboot. We already own Tom Reboot. We also own Daniel. Jan? Can we modify Jan? Or where are we? Dan Hoffman outbound. No. What was it? Shit, I completely forgot. Robert. We can force change password on Jan. And Jan is a profile. Jan. Let's do Jan. Let's do Jan. Yeah, let's do Jan. Let's do Jan. Because Jan is a profile. Okay. So, net user Jan Dresser password 123. What? Why would that not work? Avast. Why can't I do it through there? That's weird. I mean, I can do it the other way through NetRPC, but I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I can do it like that. What? How would that not work? I mean, I'll do it over here. Where did I do it earlier? We did it somewhere. All right, let's add, hold on. Let's add Jan Dresser to RDP users. That works. I don't know why the change password shit wouldn't work. Robert, force change password on Jan. Robert. Password 123. Change password on Jan Dresser. Okay, that works through there. I don't know why it wouldn't work over RDP. And now we can RDP as Jan. Or over the CMD/C stuff. Or what am I talking about? Over. Oh, whoa. Now we get a background. Cool. Change password for Jan and then access RDP. That's what we did. Alright, so we know this guy's a profile. What would be different about it? Dude, I'm not seeing anything much different in here. Can we access that? No. Users? Hold on. Can't access any others, right? Yeah, it's just Jan. So we have a wallpaper for some reason. Yo, if it's like... Wait, now it's gone. Alright, weird. Let me go to Jan. View hidden file extensions. Do you have any, like... Mozilla and Thunderbird. Hold on. Hold on. Profiles. Okay, so there's some profiles on here for her. You see something in recycle bin? Oh, you do. It's a good idea. Access credentials. Don't tell anyone except Daniel. Brother, what? That's disgusting. Yo, this is ridiculous, man. Restore. Let's just restore all of these. Just all these emails. That's real life. It is. I've never... Yeah, I couldn't tell you a single time I found something useful in recycle bin. I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's not like I'm actually like I need to ever search through that. Can I not open this in Thunderbird? I mean, it's fine. I can open it in Notepad and it'll be fine. It's probably just slow. Let's open it in Notepad. It'll be faster. It's gonna be. Oh, it's not. All right, there it is. So that's a password to spray. Okay, now it opened up. Jeez, that took ages. Yeah, let's just breathe against all users. No. I want. Yeah, I can probably kill that. Dash users export. Users.text. We already have Daniel owned, so I don't know why we'd need to do that. Users password is this. It didn't copy. That's great. Gotta run that again. Remote access. Remote access. Nice, guys. It is Daniel. Wait, did we not already own Daniel? I'm confused. No, I guess we didn't. Oh, and then Daniel has force change password on web admin. Okay. Okay. Change password. User equals web admin. New pass equals password 123. All right, and then probably just RDP. Add that guy to remote desktop. Web admin, remote desktop, and then we RDP as web admin. All right, and now I assume we can write to the web directory, pop a shell as a service account, and then potato to root or system or whatever. Fuck. Pub. Yes, sir. Easy. Okay. Pop a shell. Wait, what? Why are the different web apps called their port? Why is the web app called port 80 and port 5000? I didn't even know that was up. 5000, is that local only? Maybe it's firewalled off. I don't know why that's there. This is so weird. I've never done anything like this. Port config backup.zip. Yo, what is this? Expand archive. Config backup. Which box is this? Probably need to copy that to here. And then expand it. Dash. What is it called? Destination path here. Wait, what? Oh, it's an unsupported compression method. Unsupported compression method. Okay. Well, I can exfiltrate that and then... It's like 7-zip or something? Do I have 7-zip on here? No. Do it on my host, but this is so weird. Hold on, I want to see what's in the other one. Port 80. Okay, it's not even like an ASP.NET app. There's no like web config or anything. So like running ASPX probably won't even work. So weird. Alright, let me copy that over to M. Let me run that, probably don't have it. Net use M. Need my IP address. I think I called it test/user pebble. Nice. Copy config backup over to M. And then we have config backup. File config backup. It's just zip. Why would I not be able to unzip this? Okay, that works. Config.dat. Oops. Wait, what? Wait, what? Skipping, unsorted compression method. Wait, is this just plain text? No. Wait, why can't... Alright, fine. Let's look this up. Unsorted compression method, 99. Use 7-zip. Okay, fine. 7-zip. X. That. Oh, it's password protected. Okay, so... zip to John config. Actually, let's... Nah, I'll zip to John's. Into zip.hash. John zip.hash word list equals user share word list rock you. It might just be a reused hash from before. It's encrypted, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We could try using some of the passwords we have before. I haven't been writing them all down. Like, or some of our passwords here. Remote access 2024. Wrong password. I mean, this is for web admin. Do we know who the web admin is? Like the actual web admin user? Web administrator, Alex. I don't think we have Alex's password. Did we ever get Alex? That's not even a user on the box. Jeez. He's probably fired. Julio with the follow, thank you. What is index.html? What is this? Internal admin interface? God, that's so weird. What on earth is the point of that? Anyways. What should we do now? The password didn't, or the hash didn't crack, surprisingly. I mean, what other creds do we have that we can test that with? These ones? No. Not that. Which one did I just do? That one. Yeah, didn't do that on any of them. That didn't work. There's not a reused password from what we found earlier. Okay. Service update listener running on PID 10. I mean, this is statically set. I don't know what. This is just some, like, fake CTF stuff. I don't know what's up with that. Access restricted to web admin. Brother, what? How on earth would this... Is it even hosted on port 5000? I guess it would. Then how would it be... This isn't, like, being restricted. There's no, like, authentication on this. I don't know. Something's weird. Something's weird. Oh, Alex. No, the distinguished name is Alex. Okay, so this is Alex. That's just his name, web admin. So weird. Okay, now what? I don't think this guy has access to much else. I mean, maybe there's something in, like, logs or something really weird that I can hit. No. Yeah, there's nothing really of use in there. Yeah, there's nothing, dude. Huh. Well. I definitely need that zip. Oh, wait, it's already unzipped for us in config. No, it's just empty. Okay. That was just me being silly. I already did that. Dude, what the hell? Alright, well, let's check this guy's... This dude's stuff. Oh, it's not gonna be anything populated. This wasn't already in there, was it? I don't think so. Like, this is all stuff we've already done, yeah. Alright. Well, how are we gonna get the password? This is all standard stuff. How are we gonna get the password? Surprised John didn't pop it. Program files again. Service I still want to know what's up with that. I can't write over that. At least with this account. Probably the service account. The weird service account guy can. There's something in the other mails? I could have read those. Yeah, I probably should have read the other mails just in case there was something in there. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that just in case. Kind of skipped over the other ones as soon as I got that password. Probably might get some context at the minimum. Password reset policy. Like, maybe we get some other credit in here that's used for that. Password's inspired by the unique history of our bank. Okay, that's what. Okay, so it is hinting. So we need to use the stuff on the website to craft a custom password list. ESC certificate vulnerabilities. Yeah. Okay, so let's get that stuff from the website. Unique history of the bank. Where's the history at? History. 2020. So 2004. 2004 is the year we want to include. Texas, Austin. I wonder if we even... Hold on. Password and gut feeling. Wait, admin 123. Surely that's in Rocky, right? Okay, thank God. Let's just use cool on this, and then how was the tool called? Hitch? Well, no, Hitch. I'm just cool. Into test or test.pass, sure. So let's run that again with test.pass. Don't mess. How was that in here? Don't mess. Oh, interesting. All right, John, this is so ridiculous, dude. How was the tool which could build word list from website data? Oh yeah, that's what we use. We use cool. Okay, well now we can extract it. There we go. And we get the service account spreads. Cool. Now let's add that guy to the other users group, the remote desktop users group. And then we'll RDP with you and your password. Hopefully that really weird binary is going to come in here, because I still have no idea what that's for. I need to know. I need to know what that's for. Why did that fail? Account disabled. Oh, we got to enable it. Who can enable that? Services. Accounts disabled or inbound. What, can we do that with like a wall? Right, account restrictions? Probably. Bet we can. I bet we can. Let's try it. Let's do that with this. What was it? The 404 finance liquid. User Robert is what we need. Robert Rafe. I think, is that the password 123? Yeah, right. Account restrictions should be able to remove the civil flag. That's what I thought. Enable user and then the distinguish name. All right, let's try that. Invalid creds. I can't spell password correctly. User enabled. Awesome. Now it should work. Password expired. Okay, now I need to set its password. Should just be able to do set password, right? I still can't spell password for the life of me. Set password, target new pass. Target new pass. We need an old password. Oh, we have his old password. Let me specify the old password. -- old pass. Password changed. Now we can RDP. Huh? Log on failure. Oh, new password. Password 123. Shabang, shabong, shabong. Let's go. Mistype password. Yep. Appreciate that. Alright, why did I just get a notification that Ryan is the clip leaderboard? This guy. Anyways. Tell me we can do something with that weird thingy-majiggy. Service stats. Can I write to this directory? No, I still can't write to that directory. Okay. Can I write over that specific file? Oh, I can. I can modify the binary now. Okay. I can finally modify the binary. Okay, cool. So I bet this is where it comes in. The machine's already it's over 2 years old? Damn. Wait, has HackSmarter been around for that long, or you just had this sitting in your back pocket or something? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this one's not the best. But I like, it's good that you can understand that though. It's good that you can understand that and you've improved. I respect that a lot. Now what? Oh yeah, we modified the binary. I bet something's running it. I don't know what. Let's just put a rev shell in there. Do we have Defender enabled? Have to check. Might need to do a little obfuscation action. Looks like it is. Looks like we got... Oh, never mind. No, we got Defender off. Okay. So let's just throw... Just do MSF Venom. Let's do shell reverse TCP. On one. Don't even need to encrypt it or anything. Cool. Net use M. IF IP. Cwell55 with the follow, thank you. Test user double. Alright, copy evil.exe or M evil.exe. Please type evil. Overriding service tasks. Oh, let's get a rev shell going. Alright, so that's been overridden with a rev shell. Now, hopefully some little fancy, like if I run it, just to show that it works. It works. Alright, cool. And we're waiting for something to run it. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't know why we'd randomly all of a sudden have access over this, but, you know. Hey, maybe something new. Wait. Wait, am I just an administrator? I'm not an administrator. No. I don't know what is specifically giving me access over that file. But okay. Oh, I didn't see this. I'm blind. Service.services. M. Alright, while I'm waiting, that's not doing anything. Is there anything else in here? You got anything, dude? Surely you got something, right? I didn't even check Bloodhound. How about restarting the service? It didn't have a service name. Or maybe we can enumerate it now. Maybe we can enumerate it now. I wasn't able to enumerate that that it was even running as a service. Yeah, this guy's got very little. Dropping the CMD. Or program files. Service stats. SCQC service stats. Access is denied. It won't even let me query it. Open service. That's nothing. It wasn't even like set as a specific service name. Alright, like generally you would do task list / service and you would see it here. But we already did that before and I don't see it running as like nothing. Don't waste time on the binaries not created by you. Why is this there then? What? Wait, why is that there then? Wait, what? Why is that there then? I spent like an hour earlier looking at that because I was so confused why that was there. What do we have in here? PowerShell, probably just my own stuff. Yep. Crypto or credentials, nothing. Protect, nothing. What do I want with this guy? Nah, there's nothing interesting. Let me do a little drop back into PowerShell. Oh, I should read the other emails. Probably gives context again. Anyways. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to do GCI force recurse. I mean, there's a lot of shit in there. What am I missing here? App data. I don't think local. I think we definitely want roaming. Adobe Flash Player is not going to have anything. You finished rope 2 when? Yo, Slyborg, I know Ryan told you to say that. I know Ryan. Is this Ryan? Is this just Ryan? Did you hack Slyborg's account? That's just like, that's just bad manners at that point. Golly. Okay. What else do I want with this? Service? Alright, let me read the other email. There was something about this account, right? I gotta get some context out of this. Was it Jan that had the emails? I think it was Jan. I want to say it was Jan that could read emails. I need context. Right, that was that. Cool. Was there anything else that regarded this? No, I don't think there is. Never mind. Shit. Oh no, services. Temporarily deactivated. We activated it. We're good. We're in there. Oh, ESC. Oh. ADCS stuff. Okay. 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 So it's just we don't even need RDP. It's just ADCS stuff. That's so funny. Okay. Let's go like this. So go certify. Find vulnerable. DCIP. Attack U. Attack P. Can't spell vulnerable correctly. And then this should be endgame right here. Whenever it pops up. Oh, there it is. You see 4. What is the group? Service account? Is that a group we're a part of? Service account. Huh? Oh, is that the distinguished name? Okay, that's the distinguished name. Service account. Okay, that makes sense. So let's go to the certified wiki and get the steps for ESC4. Template hijacking. Modify it to, what is it? We have service account. Write DACL permissions. Okay, so we just make it vulnerable to ESC1, I assume. Okay. So we just follow this template. Template is called, what was the template name? Okay. The template name is called vulnerable ESC4. Okay, just in case you couldn't find it with certify, the template name tells you. Cool. Right, default configuration. So that'll just make it vulnerable to ESC1. I can't spell template correctly. Apply changes, yeah. Cool. And now we should just be able to do ESC1 on this. ESC1. Where is it? Request. Request. On that template, we need the CA. And that should be good, right? Oh, we need the SID. We probably need the SID. Dash SID. Do we need the UPN as well? Domain admins. Who do we got? Just administrator. Okay, I'm not sure if we need... I'm just going to supply them. Dash UPN. We probably don't need the UPN. We probably just need the SID. Write it, yeah. I didn't impersonate. Wait, I'm missing stuff here. Target. I do need the UPN. VPN of target. Dash UPN administrator at 404 Binance.local, I think it was. Hopefully that was it. Because Ryan made a bet with Pebble. I'm sure Ryan told you exactly what he wanted to tell you. Certify. Auth. PFX. Administrator PFX. BCIP. And we got the RID 500 password. NT hash, not password. Whatever. We're done. Get me out of here. Dash H. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's beautiful. Skill issue. I just did the box. What do you mean? What are we talking about? Skill issue. The one you were talking about, handwritten note kind of thing. What? Whatever. Where's the flag? Where's the flag on this? Oh, I don't think we have any flags. What is it? Wait, what does it want for a flag? User flag, root flag. Where do we even find these, dude? Where do we even find these? Packet SMB client administrator at this dash hashes. Your mom. Your mom. UC. Where are my CD users? I mean, I assume administrator has desktop. There's root flag. Okay. Sure. My skills are not lacking. No worries. Ryan did not want you to say that, that's for sure. Where's the user flag? Probably who was the first guy we got access to? Is it Robert? Where the flag at? Where the flag at? Let me just tree. It's gonna be big, but we can just search for user.text. Right? There it is, Daniel. It's in Daniel. Gosh darn it. Now I can't kill this. Uh-oh. It's almost done. Is it? It might not be almost done. I lied. I just want to reconnect to that. Bad idea. At least we know it's in Daniel's home directory now. Let me grab... Where'd it go? Where... Did I close it? Where did I do that? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Yo, it's all gone. The hash is gone. Chad, the hash is gone. There it is. We're good, we're good, we're good. You see, it was in Daniel's. Users, Daniel. Desktop. Add user.text. Okay. Federal Reserve note. Alright. Cool. Completed. Confetti. Chat. I'm probably gonna end stream here. Who's live? Just because I'm tired. Theo is live. Hell yes. We're rating Theo. Fuck you talking about. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. I know you want to click off here. Hold on. Rating Theo. Chat, I appreciate everyone for the gifted follows, dono subs. Video's gonna drop on Thursday. Be there Thursday. Be there or be square. Y'all better watch that video. And vote in the poll on what thumbnail you want for the video. Alright, peace out, y'all. Take care.